The lantern that held a storm. English story level 6. On the northern coast of Brynfall, where waves crashed like roaring beasts, stood an isolated lighthouse known as Stormwatch Keep. Its keeper, an elderly man named Corvin, tended to a peculiar artifact, a lantern said to contain a storm trapped centuries ago by ancient wind mages. The lantern was small, crafted from black iron and glass etched with swirling patterns. Inside it flickered a faint blue glow, occasionally sparking like distant lightning. Most believed the stories were exaggerated, but Corvin treated the lantern with deep reverence, as though it truly held the sky captive. One autumn night, a young sailor named Rin sought shelter at the lighthouse during a violent thunderstorm. As the wind battered the walls, he noticed the lantern's light pulsing in sync with the lightning outside. Corvin warned him not to touch it, his voice trembling with genuine fear. Curiosity, however, gnawed at Rin. When Corvin stepped away, he approached the lantern. The moment his fingers brushed the glass, a surge of wind burst through the room, extinguishing every flame except the lantern's core. Its glow brightened until the storm outside seemed to fade in comparison. Then, with a thunderous crack, the lantern revealed its secret. A miniature tempest swirled inside tiny clouds smashing together, microbolts of lightning zigzagging like living veins of energy. Rin stared in awe as the storm expanded, pressing against the glass as if desperate to escape. Corvin rushed in, explaining that the lantern was the last gift of a mage who sought to tame nature's fury. The storm had been sealed away not to imprison it, but to preserve a fragment of wild power that could be studied without causing destruction. Only those with a fearless spirit could awaken it. But awakening it came with risk. The storm reacted to emotion, feeding on fear or anger. Rin steadied his breath, focusing on calm thoughts. The lightning softened, the clouds slowed their spin, and the lantern's glow dimmed to a gentle shimmer. It recognized his composure and folded back into itself. Corvin sighed with relief. The lantern had shown Rin the balance between power and restraint, a balance the mage had hoped future generations would learn. Rin, humbled by what he had witnessed, vowed to carry that lesson with him on the sea. When the storm outside finally passed, he left the lighthouse with renewed respect for the forces of nature. Behind him, the lantern flickered softly, its storm quiet once more, waiting patiently for the next soul brave enough to face its winds.